Welcome back, everybody. We are getting ready to go into the second match of Group A, Creator versus SHIN. If you guys are just tuning in now, we had a really fun series between Maru and TY. Absolutely check out, especially Game 2. That was such a blast. One of the best TVTs, and honestly, one of the craziest TVTs I have seen in a long time.
I would really like to see how many SVs were made in total in that game. I feel like it probably goes above 300, honestly.
Hey, I think if you donate those star balloons, if you're on Patreon, if you're supporting the GSL, you can download that replay and check it out yourself.
I can't wait to do it. When I get home, that's the first thing I'm going to do.
I think it might have been like 300 or 400 SCVs. Genuinely 300 or 400.
Yeah,
it
for
was
sure.
Crazy.
Yeah, that was insane. But
Anyway.
I'm really excited about this matchup.
Yeah, I feel like this is the dream, honestly, is having Rainer on the casting desk, breaking down a PBZ, which is, I mean, you are really good at PBZ. You have beaten Cyril. I watched that game. I was actually talking to Sorta. We were like on Discord watching that. I was like, wait, Rainer's like actually so good.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
My issue with Protoss when I play Protoss nowadays is that my builds are obviously not tight because I don't spend much time thinking about them. But once I get to the mid game or the late game, that's where the mechanics shine in. And yeah, I'm very comfortable with TOS when I get to that point.
Oh,
and,
absolutely.
Just PvZ overall, my favorite matchup right now.
Honestly, it's just a really fun matchup. I feel like it has been for the majority of StarCraft 2's career. It was a little bit clowny back at like Wings of Liberty and Heart of the Swarm, but especially in Legacy of the Void, it's been so much fun. Plus, SHIN and Creator, both really good players coming in here. Honestly, fighting for a spot, potentially for second place in this group with how good Maru has been playing. But oh, it's going to be true. I can't wait to have you knowledge bomb us.
Yeah,
it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. I'm excited. Backseat IRL.
All right, maps coming in. Sight Delta, Oceanborn, Alcyone here, the three maps we will play with Creator and SHIN. Just what's your quick gut instinct looking at this map pool?
Oh, that I love the new maps. Look at that. 0 new maps.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's right.
Everyone hates them.
Actually, it's Creator that's been vetoing them all too. Post use Crimson Chorus and Amp.
Yeah.
So funny. All right, guys, game 1 is loaded up. We're getting ready to start off match 2 here of Group A. Let's get to it. Calling this Code A. What year is it?
Unbelievable, man.
Creator spawning up here on the top left as they blue Protoss, SHIN down in the bottom right as the red Zerg. And coming into this one, I honestly feel like these players overall very evenly matched.
Yeah.
No idea what's going on. Oh, welcome everybody.
We have a SHIN fan right there, I think.
Yeah, definitely a SHIN fan.
Oh, he
didn't get the draw. He didn't get the block.
Was that 15 hatch?
Was it a 15 hatch?
I think it was a 15 hatch. Yeah, Creator went for the greediest hatch block possible there, which is straight after pylon. And if you go 15 hatch, you can get the hatch down. And yeah, this is good for SHIN already. Now, little bit of insight on the matchup right now. I've talked to...
Oh, Married Saturday. StarCraft Thursday is a good week. Welcome. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yeah, very happy for you. Yeah, talking about PvZ a little bit right now, I feel like I talked to a lot of Zerg players, and the general opinion right now about the matchup is that you have to go for sharp timings, because no one really likes playing standard. It feels like when Protoss gets a very solid army, it's hard to deal with it, to put it that way. So we're probably going to see some short games out of SHIN here.
Yeah, although I feel like Creator is one of those guys that doesn't too often go for the super late game. He's good at it if he gets there, but I'm not sure if we're always going to get there,
It's not necessarily about the super late game. It feels like the ground toss is the scariest part.
Really?
Yeah.
Before lurkers are out, you mean?
Oh, no, even when lurkers are out. It feels very hard when Protoss has a lot of Immortals and Storms specifically right now. So I would not be surprised if SHIN goes for some sort of Queen Walk here. Mura plays are very popular nowadays. Try to shake the game up a little bit. I would be very surprised if he just goes for Bailings into Broodlords or tries to cosplay Cyril a little bit here, because I feel like that's not really his style and not the way I think at the moment.
SHIN, formerly known as Ragnarok, always been, I think, one of the more aggressive players, especially in this matchup.
Yeah.
In
In
Korea.
every matchup.
Occasionally we get somebody like Dark who could just really do anything, but especially shines in the late game. But as far as SHIN is concerned, whenever I think about him, I think of him as more of a mid-game Zerg player, whether that's in ZBT or ZBP. Even in ZBZ, I guess, if you can actually survive that late. I mean, he is
very aggressive.
He's a killer.
In ZBZ. I can tell you that much. I have some experience on it. He does not like going past 8 minutes.
I feel like almost no Korean Zergs like going past 8 minutes.
If you look at my average on my games, it's like 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes maybe. And yeah, we're gonna see a lot of links here out of SHIN. He made 6 and he's run buying 2, which is interesting. I haven't seen this in a while. He's gonna be probably going for the scout in the main. He's gonna be seeing that it's an Oracle, very standard. Now I would like to see Creator back off of these adepts, because most of the time when Protoss players get 2 links in their main, they feel forced into shading the adepts, which is a bad call in this case, because SHIN made like 14 links. Yeah, it's being annoying here.
Creator really does not want to lose the adepts in the front, so they are going to make their way back to the natural expansion. Second gateway now coming down here for Creator as the first Oracle is working its way.
Yeah, second Oracle as well coming. Now, I'm gonna knowledge bomb you a little bit.
Let's
here.
go.
You can see a little bit of a difference already from ZVP that we play in Europe and ZVP that they play in Korea. I've been noticing that the Koreans, they like going for super fast spores. You can see double spore in the production tab already out of SHIN. And we don't do that in Europe. We delay our spores a little bit more, me and Serral and the other Zergs. We prefer just defending with straight up queens and then adding the spores once the second Oracle is out, coming in for the third Oracle. So yeah, a little bit of a difference already.
Yeah, SHIN just playing it especially safe like that.
Oh, he's Giga supply blocked.
Oh, he is.
Yeah,
wow,
he just started the 3 Overlords.
Did he just now start them?
Yeah, I just started them.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, not the best.
Throw down 5 more spores, you can build some more units.
Yeah. Little bit of a shaky early game here out of SHIN, even though nothing happened.
That's such a critical timing, too. I mean, it's right when the third base is getting ready to get saturated. He has all these injects popping. And
you can see he's a little bit behind in like the drone count. It's not looking too sharp. He's getting 6 more Zerglings. He's getting the Roach War, no Evo Chamber. Could be a sign of a Queen Walk or German Taxi, how we call it.
Say again?
German Taxi.
German Taxi, I like that.
We have different versions of Overlord drops. We have the Italian Vespa, the German Taxi.
I didn't know about all the different variants.
Really?
It's so cool, yeah.
The Italian Vespa is not actually a build, but it's just 4 queens now Overlord. It doesn't work that well.
Oh, that's great. All right, well, SHIN's defense has been pretty solid so far. And yes, he didn't do it particularly greedy. Of course, throwing down those spore crawlers a bit earlier than players in Europe would, as you mentioned. But I don't think he's even lost I don't think he's lost a single drone. Some creep timbers did go down, so he's losing some queen energy. But overall, besides the supply block, a pretty good early game here for SHIN.
Yeah, he loses 1 drone here. But to be honest, let's point out as well that Creator has been playing very conservative with this Oracles. He's been prioritizing creep over actually getting drone kills. And yeah, he's just trying to get his setup going. He's going for 6 gates, Robo. It's very standard. This is like what MaxPax likes as well. He just gets a very fast Robo before 4th base. Gets a lot of gates. There's going to be a lot of Blink Stalkers as well. And we can see here SHIN is going for +1 range. So no bailings out of him.
Yeah, no melee attack either.
Yeah, that's good. I like it.
Oh, you're a fan of that, really?
Oh, absolutely.
I felt like for a while, and I mean, of course, my knowledge of PvZ is nowhere near as good as you, but back when Hero was kind of pioneering the super heavy Blink Stalker style in Korea for a while, it seemed like +1, fast +2, melee attack, and a ton of links was a relatively good answer to it.
It was, but that was back when the bailings were actually good.
You think we never hit it that much?
Oh, I man, they're impossible to play in PvZ right now. That's the feeling we get when we play bailings, especially against Storm. Storm just makes them pops like balloons.
Yeah, I mean, it still is the same number of ticks on the Storm to actually take it down, but everything else just kills them so much more quickly because of the 5 HP.
Yeah, exactly. You get 1 Storm going and then 1 Stalker one-shots it, and it just adds up really fast. Now, as we predicted, SHIN is going for a little fast aggression here. 66 drones, the good old Mass Roach. That's a 1 HP Oracle.
Yeah, drop Overlord coming in too, so
7 more Ravagers.
Maybe the
Creator is going for double Robo and Robo Bay. I'm not sure if he's seeing this coming, but he is making a lot of Stalkers.
Yeah, Creator is a fan of a high number of Colossi in this one, but I think once he sees these Roaches and Ravagers moving across the map with this Stasis, with these Stalkers in the front line, he's going to be going into Disruptor production really quickly because...
more shield batteries, yeah.
Yeah, this army coming across the map from SHIN, already pretty much prepared to knock on the door of the third base, could get some huge damage done. 100 army supply to 64. These Adepts going to try and get something done.
Well,
these Oracles, they're low on energy. There isn't a lot of force field here either, Rainer.
Yeah, he's going to lose the shield battery as well. He has no more shield batteries behind it. Super battery is not going to be used, and
oh man,
this is quite a stomp here.
Yeah.
This like Creator was not ready at all for this, and he just got caught, as Benny would say, with his pants down here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, losing that shield battery so quickly is just the nail in the coffin. But I feel like even if he had that shield battery conservatively placed, say, in the mineral line, was able to retain it for some amount of time, he just didn't have the standing army to do this. Maybe he was a little bit too greedy, taking both the fourth base and the fast double robo against such a low drone count after getting basically nothing done with the Oracles,
exactly,
right?
Yeah, it adds up. This matchup is a very snowbally matchup. He got no damage in the early game. He went for a double robo, fourth base, as you mentioned, and SHIN just didn't care, and he just made a lot of units. Creator did not see it coming, and yeah, this is going to be the first win out of SHIN here in this series.
Yeah, we're just going to watch Creator slowly bleed out here as he tries to stabilize.
Creator is a warrior. SHIN is going for the classic I kill you into pretending I was going for a late game. Just making double even infestation pit.
Do you do the same thing in your ladder games, by the way? Is once you win the game, you're like, all right, I'm gonna
12 drones.
I'm gonna do this just so when you press W and rewind, you feel really bad about yourself.
Yeah, SHIN is going for that. So now Creator is gonna rewind. It was like, nah, I was going for a hive as well, man. The game was never close, but
it's the game within the game.
Look, SHIN is queuing workers.
Yeah, GG called. SHIN with a really crisp timing right there. I gotta say, with a supply block, it wasn't the best early game, but he really didn't sustain any damage from Creator. And I mean, typically we see these Oracles, even when the Zerg is on point on defense, they'll be able to shave off 2, maybe 3 drones over the course of the first couple of volleys coming in. And then you kind of play it from there, but Creator was not able to make that happen. And additionally, it feels like he kind of misidentified what SHIN was going for.
Yeah, for sure. If you're playing against the timing, you never want to add the second robo, a robo bay, and fourth nexus. Also, he had no cannons ready on the third base. He was kind of going for his own plan without actually thinking about the game, and just SHIN hitting a crisp timing there. Yeah,
right on 66 drones, which is the magic number if you want to throw out all those Roaches and Ravagers. And SHIN smiling a little bit with that victory, now knocking on the door of the winner's match against Maru. Creator going to see if he can try and fight back here, down 0-1 as we get ready to move on to Oceanborn. Players are joining the lobby, and I think for Creator coming into this one, needs a little bit of a better early game coming through. I feel
like Creator should identify the player he's playing against. SHIN, you know, he's known for his crisp timings. He's known for just being very aggressive overall. So yeah, let's identify that.
All right, let's see if Creator can button up for game number 2. Creator spawning in the top left as the blue Protoss. SHIN down in the bottom right is the red Zerg here on Oceanborn.
Yep. This map, quite even, I would say. I think it's not bad for Zerg. It's a little bit difficult. 14 hatch now. Me personally, I would hate this. I absolutely despise 14 hatch with a passion. Yeah,
you had a number of Zergs I've talked to just talk about what a bad build it is, but
yeah, it feels awful when you play it. But like the thing with this kind of opening is that you gotta turn off your brain, you know. For a little bit, when you open like a 14 hatch, you don't actually need to pay attention at your minerals and stuff, because otherwise you're gonna go crazy, realize how bad it is. But yeah, if you shut off your brain for like a couple of minutes, then it's not bad actually. Yeah, just seeing the probe is so annoying, man. I talked to Sarah a little bit. He said most annoying part of the game is of this matchup is the probe in the early game.
It's honestly also the most annoying part of PvP.
Yeah.
It's not the build order, you know, rock, paper, scissors that happens with it. It's just when you're trying to mine and it's just like, man, like I just woke up, like I'm having my first coffee. Can you chill a little bit with the probes?
For me, it was really annoying because I was playing regionals on 300 ping, and I had like Hearthstone.
Oh
yeah,
no!
It was so annoying, bro. But you also don't wanna attack it with a drone, because then otherwise you feel weak. You know, You know what I mean? Like if you pull off a drone and you attack it, it feels weak.
Yeah, Pig calls it the noob move.
Yeah, it's like you're lazy, you know. But
I mean, it's definitely worse. Like you lose more mining time pulling the drone than just being really good about keeping your drones double despite it. But it is the easier thing to do.
Yeah,
you know?
it doesn't actually impact that much. You know, it's like on the on the best ends, it's like maybe 30 minerals in the early game.
It impacts the mental.
Yeah, but it's mostly the mental. As I said, Cyril considers it the most frustrating part of the game. But also Cyril is very fast on getting his day ruined and stuff by small things.
You especially have it tough being a top player because you're going up against the best that do it. Because I feel like whenever I play a PvP against like a mid-rank Protoss on the Korean ladder, it's not too bad. But then sometimes matchmaking will just absolutely screw me over, and I will queue into Hero. This has happened like, no joke, maybe 5 times I played against Hero.
Okay.
And every time it's like, oh, say hi, because I'm not in a bar. He's like, hi, how you doing, man? I'm like, I'm doing good. Yeah, good luck, have fun. Yeah, good luck, have fun. Then he pro-harasses me into oblivion. And then he will just like kill me with 2 Adepts and an Oracle. And I'm like, I never lose this way. You're like, you're blocking blocking me with the Oracle and then coming in and just owning me. It's like, God, I have to cast this guy in like a week. I'm going to be so mean.
Oh, yeah, do it. He's playing against me, so just... No, but he does the same in PvZ. He's just... What is going on here in this game, by the way? Like, this target is insanely late, no?
Oh, yeah, it's 307. Wait,
Double
what?
target.
Okay, yeah. Because what, 216, 217 is generally the same time. So this is almost a full minute later.
Yeah, we were yapping and we didn't even notice.
Well, I mean, PvZ kind of runs on autopilot, I feel like, generally in the early game.
Does, yeah. That's interesting. What do you think is going to be? Phoenixes? Oracles?
Seeing double Stargate like this, I feel like it's got to be Phoenix, especially looking at the gas count right now for Creator. He's only on 3 gases, so I think this is Creator going a little bit out of the box, pulling Phoenixes in the back of his base, because...
I feel like if you go Phoenixes, you just lose to a lot of links, though, no?
I feel like you lose to a lot of things going Phoenixes. I mean, there's a reason people generally don't do this anymore, but maybe part of it is just how strange it is. Because sometimes you will do something that just on paper is so bad that it works because it's unexpected. I know if you watch Artosis stream Brood War, all of his opponents do this all of the time.
I know the feeling.
But
oh, is SHIN gonna scout it? Oh no, he's gonna scout it, I think.
That Stalker had 1 job too.
Uh-oh. Yeah, this is a close call. I don't know if he's gonna scout it.
I think he's gonna see the first target, but not the second. So I'm wondering.
I think he's gonna see both.
You think he might?
Yeah,
he is coming in.
He's gonna see both. Oh.
We'll see.
Oh, I saw both. Yeah, this is why I'm a pro player.
Brutal.
See, called it. That's insane. Really annoying here for a Creator. Now I wonder what I would do if I were SHIN.
God, the 3rd base is so late too as a result of this.
Yeah, it's insanely late. Now I don't. What if he just went to 1 Stargate, made an Oracle, and then went into double Stargate? I feel like it would be almost the same count of units. And as I mentioned, the links are just insanely annoying. When you don't have an Oracle, like links are super. This is such a bad start.
Yeah, honestly, it didn't even feel like that was bad unit positioning for Creators. Just with this build, you don't really have what you need on the ground to deal with this.
You don't have an Oracle. Oracles are the most important against this kind of link pressure here.
That's the reason why it's so critical you don't lose the opening Adepts when you go cross-map to try and apply a bit of pressure, because then the Oracle has to stay at home to deal with specifically this.
Exactly, yeah. Now he's gonna make an Oracle, but this is... I would not love my position, I can tell you that much, if I was Creator.
I mean, the Nexus is going to go down at like 6:30 or something at this point. There's so many lings in front of his base.
Phoenixes are really annoying, and SHIN is messing up a lot with the Overlords. You can see he's losing quite a bit.
Oh god, he could even get into the main base there for a moment if he wanted to. Instead, SHIN consent just to trade these out. Whenever you're lifting lings with Phoenixes, you know you're in a pretty bad situation.
Oh, he's going Hydras.
Is that just SHIN saying, I can kill you now?
Yeah, I'm not in love with this. Absolutely not.
How would you play it from this position then, not Hydras?
I feel like I would probably go for fast Broodlords or something.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't think I would make Hydras. Or actually, I would probably Queen Ravager. Queen Walk, not Hydras. But fast Broods is actually not bad against Phoenixes.
That's crazy. I guess I don't really play double.
I'm a late game monster myself, so.
Well, we know that, yeah. Well, we're going to get a taste of that, I'm sure, in Group B.
Yeah, for sure, bro. You're going to see so many late games out of me. Oh, yeah. Maybe. We'll see.
Might even see some late game Protoss out of you, by the way. I don't know if we talked about this coming into this, but...
I got an email yesterday.
You got an email? You want to explain?
Like, yeah, I got an email from GSL. They were like, oh, by the way, we changed the rules. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Now it's a ESL rule set. So this basically means that I can change race, or everyone can change race.
But realistically, you can change
Yeah,
race.
just pretty much it's for me. I've seen Dark's Protoss once and Heroes Terran. They were nasty.
Scarlet beat DRG.
Yeah, that's true. People keep mentioning that, even though it was 14 years ago. No, yeah, I can change race depending on the map. Like I can switch between maps as well.
Yeah, it's not like you have to declare the race going into the series. It's ESL rules.
Exactly.
I'm excited. I hope we get to see you play PvZ against Dark. That would be so cool. Yeah.
I'm also excited for it.
They're calling it the ESL rules, of course, but to me, it's always the Rainer rule, man.
I know. I'm sure people didn't even know it existed before I started off racing. No.
It's a good rule.
Yeah,
I like it.
Rule.
It makes it so much fun, honestly.
Also, there's like some maps that are bonkers for TOS, like Dynasty. It's insane for TOS, so I feel like...
Or what was it, Raduset Station back in the day?
Yeah, exactly.
It's not on the map pool
like
anymore.
I feel like Dynasty is even better, you know?
Really?
Yeah, the gold base is insane, because Zerg cannot take it. So yeah.
All right, so in this game, Creator actually was able to stabilize, now going up to his 5th base.
Is he? Like, I feel like
it's done. I mean,
follow-up is insanely greedy. He's losing Phoenixes. His follow-up is greedy, man, for sure.
Yeah, it is greedy. Do we not have Psy Storm, by the way? I see an Archon morphing in. Oh, it's Banelings, too.
Well, that's good for the Creator.
I mean, I feel like it would be in most situations, but against this composition...
This is not a lot of Hydras, though, no?
No, it's not.
Creator is losing a lot of Phoenixes. The
stasis are not bad.
Yeah, the stasis are good.
Yeah, that's 5 or 6 Hydras getting caught right there. No Baneling speed done just yet. Charge also not done here.
It's gonna be a close fight.
Protoss.
4 Phoenixes left.
I almost like the Zealots coming in here. And
Good
just
force fields out of Creator as well.
Yeah, he's always had good force field control. He's one of those Wings of Liberty Protosses, man.
Yeah.
Just getting lifted up.
Super close fight.
I feel like there's just enough on the ground here for SHIN to completely break this position. And the thing is, I'm not sure Creator is ever going to be able to stabilize from this attack. And that's it. GG. SHIN with a 2-0. I mean, Creator was able to stabilize and get up to 4th bases, and then SHIN's like, okay, now it's time I can walk across the map and kill you.
Yeah.
The Phoenix is getting scattered there.
Not the best series, I think.
Brutal for Creator. I'm kind of sad that we didn't really get to see his full game plan, honestly. I would have liked to see Creator come out with a double Phoenix and maybe go into Colossus Tech or something like that and just have the game develop naturally from there, but...
What I'm a little bit... What I'm wondering about is that SHIN is a very aggressive player and he will be trying to do the best he can to kill you in the early game or like in the mid game. So why would you go for an opening like 2-star-get Phoenix before 3rd base? It doesn't make much sense to me. But I'm sure Creator has had his thought process behind it. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for him this time. A little bit too greedy there. And yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to go to a break. When we get back, the winners match, Maru versus SHIN, coming up in a few minutes. We'll see you soon.
Strong. 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 Right now. Tell me who you are, get in the car. Right now. Reach for the stars, I want it all. Right now. Tell me who you are, get in the car. Right now. Reach for the stars, I want it all. God, I'm low. God, my soul, all of my thoughts be dark like coal. Face down in the water, I float. I try to speak my mind, but I choke. I'm on the tightrope, tired, I can't cope. No lying, no hope, the lying might show. Up to the party, y'all don't want smoke. Energize the body, raise up the army. Right now, tell me who you are, get in the car. Right now, reach for the stars, I want it all. Right now, tell me who you are, get in the car. Right now, reach for the stars, I want it all. Right now, tell me who you are, get in the car. Right now, reach for the stars, I want it all. Right now, just into the car, fighting no war. Right now, we shitting with y'all, I'm in the storm. Right, put your feet on the ground, look around. It's a siege and we back in your town, burning it down. You've been waiting too long for the sound. Time is now, got you hanging on every single word, verb and now. Give you what you been waiting for now, what you praying for. This the type of we slaving for. Get you another hit, I know you craving more. I'm in this, but they go Super Saiyan boy. I am a higher being, whole world at my command. I got the whole damn planet here in the palm of my hand. Hey. back out, wait up, my wake up, stay up, they gon' get it, they gon' take us, raise up, we got color, they try and gray us, you are not listening to the greatest. Right now,